I think I have great potential to become a dressage rider. If you're new to the series, I endured a very traumatic horse fall years and years ago when I was riding for about 3 years. I then gave it up for 4 years, and as an adult, or an 18-year-old, I've come back to the sport because I absolutely love it and wish I never gave it up in the first place. I've had a few Karens recently be like, well, you're clearly not that good at the sport if you just gave it up after one fall. Miss Girl, I was riding for 3 years back then. I know some really amazing horse girlies out there definitely relate to the fact of losing loads and loads of confidence and then just kind of low-key falling out of love with the sport through the lack of confidence and just feeling more stressed out at the sport than having fun in it. And at that time, it was just better for me just to leave overall. But we don't need to talk about the past anymore. Anyway, we were back to no stirrups today, and I absolutely love a no stirrup moment. I actually haven't done no stirrups on Trinity before, but she was a very hard-working girl today. Also, if this is on your For You page, let me know. Comment FYP in the comments. But genuinely, one thing I am pretty proud of is my sitting trot. Like, I'm pretty proud of my seat. I think my seat is unreal. We also did diagonals in this as well, and learning how to change diagonals when trotting, which was really fun and actually really eye-opening as well, because now I feel like I can actually perfect my trotting a little bit, because I kind of get the ick when I watch my like rise and fall. I don't know why, I just do. I know the girlies love to give some tips, so if you have any tips for, like, you know, the thrust moment when you rise and fall, like, I don't know what it is, but when I watch mine, I feel like I just thrust too much, if that makes sense. Like, I just want it to be delicate and cutesy, and I feel like I'm just not hitting that nail on the head. It's not bad, I just don't like watching myself back. Anyway, one thing I do love watching, again, is my seat. I love it. I don't want any negative comments, because one thing I am going to do, and I am going to normalise, is talking good about yourself and things that you are proud of in your lessons and in your riding. I feel like in this community it's not spoken about. Like, you're not allowed to say anything good about your riding because you have 40 people telling you how bad it actually is. And actually, we don't want any of that negativity. So comment something that you're proud of with your riding, please. But isn't Trin just so beautiful? Look at her go. Yes, girl. If you're wondering why, like, the lessons are kind of similar, or why you're not seeing, like, me doing jumping already, etc, etc, it's because we're taking things very, very slow. And I wanted to rebuild my confidence. I literally said to my instructor that I literally want to work on every nitty gritty so that I am actually a good rider and I can see such a progress in my riding. If you go back through the playlist, you'll literally see how much my riding has changed from going back to riding to now. Like, it is an insane improvement, and I'm documenting it so you guys can watch me improve insanely, to eventing, to me getting my own horse, and to me show jumping, and you'll be able to be like, hey, we're OGs over here, we've watched this whole thing happen.